Aloha, it's Matthew. I am back with some more Halloween nail ideas. Today is actually a take 2 of the ManiXMe kit for September of 2023. It was one of my first videos, maybe my second or third, and for the majority of the time when I'm trying to show you a finished nail, I'd be like, look at this nail. And oh, look, that looks so cool. But or I'd be doing something off screen and you'd have no idea what I was actually doing. Oh, and the other trap that I fell into was that I ended up using, I think, only this plate. I guess I just completely forgot I had 2 plates to work with. So we're doing a second try on this. Okay, so real quick, what's on my nails right now is last year's Orly Surrealist. I did a video a couple days ago using the persistent memory and the stop the clock. And today I have the Dreamer's Awake on my nails. It's the gray. And I just went to the website, orlybeauty.com. And if you go to their search bar and search Surrealist, here's that color pass box I was talking about. It's $30 for 6 polishes. You get the Genius Remover and a matte top coat included as well. That's just a crazy deal. I can't get over it. And it's great fall colors. And unless somebody's a real nail nerd, they're not going to know it was last year's colors. And even though this one kind of looks funny in the bottle, when it dries, I think it dries to a beautiful deep olive color. But focusing on what we're doing today, I have a plan. And I wrote it down somewhere. Okay, good. Here it is. I was panicking for a second. So the first nail we're going to work on is the thumbnail. I'm going to do the take 2 on the tips here, and then I'm going to add one to mine to go today. I want to just do a quick video. That's right. I was going to start a timer on that iPad because it's beach day. And I'm looking forward to that. My partner and I usually go once a month at least to the other side of the island to go to our favorite beach. And then responsibilities, we go to Costco after. They don't have a Costco on this side of the island. So we make it a big deal, a big day of fun and then responsibilities. And then it's a whole day thing. Okay, so we're going to get started on, oh goodness, I feel like I don't have anything I need. Okay, so that's stampers. This base coat here is the same one that I used in the first video. So I'm really trying to go for a take 2 here. It is Vintage by Orly. And it does take a few coats to get opaque. I think this was 3. Because I did 2 on my nails in that video, and on the camera it looks pretty solid, but in real life it was just a wee bit patchy. And then in that kit you get Zombie Hut, which is the stamping polish, and then also you get Corpse Survivor, which is a glow-in-the-dark standard polish. Yeah, so this one's pretty cool. It glows in the dark. We're going to use this one for coloring in later. There's a pineapple involved. And then so for September, for the ManiXMe kits, you get 2 exclusive plates, 2 early release polishes, and then you get a free gift of some sort. And this was actually what sold me on signing up for the kit, was this. It was last month's kit in September, came with 5 detail brush dotting tool combo units here. So this is the one we'll be using today. Take the cover off. There we go. This is the one we'll be using today. It's got a super short brush for getting nice details, and then, you know, I don't think we're gonna use the dotting tool end. But on these other ones, sorry, there's different lengths. And this really long one is specifically good. Like if you want to draw a line, you're going to be able to get a much straighter line. Excuse me. You'll be able to get a much straighter line with that one. Okay. So the plan for this is to... I need some straight up black, which is right here. Okay. So we're going to use straight up black for the pickup. And then this one, this is the plate MXM 111. And that was the design that I did on my thumbnail. But it turns out, even though I've got a really wide thumbnail, it's not as long as the design. So I think I had to I cut off the moon and I cut off most of the beach. So it was just like a shaka with some palms, or a zombie shaka coming out of the ground. So let's get this picked up on the stamper head, because we're going to reverse color. I'm sorry, reverse stamp. I just cannot get my throat cleared. It's early morning. I'm trying to get this video made. Sorry. There we go. I think that worked. It's early morning, so I'm trying to get this video made before we go head across the island. And load up this plate with plenty of polish. I'm trying a new angle on my camera, i.e. my phone, here too. So hopefully this works better for finding focus and for you guys to be able to see. Okay, scrape that. And we're gonna pick it up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a great pickup. Nice and solid. Also, I'm getting better at stamping and just knowing what to do. So in that first video, I think I took a couple tries to get this pickup, and even then, I'm so sorry. Even then, it wasn't the best. So let's grab a little bit of Scotch tape here and clean the stuff we don't want off the edges. It just occurred to me that we're using nail tips, so that's probably not even gonna... Oh, that one might have caught. Okay. All right. So there's our design. And then I want to use... Oh, I'm going to go ahead and use that piece of tape here. Put it down on my paper towel. I'm going to die. Okay. I think I'm good. Okay. Here's the corpse survivor, and this is what we're going to paint the moon with. This one glows in the dark. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you guys. Maybe at the end I'll grab the camera and drag you into the closet, because that's the only place I can really get that's gotten zero light. Okay, so we're just going to color in the moon here. And if it's your first time ever reverse stamping, you want to focus here. I got a thumb I'm working right close to. You want to kind of set the polish down, pat it into place, rather than what you'd think of when you normally would paint. You don't want a pulling motion or you'll pick up the design from underneath. Okay, it sounds like my voice is back to normal. Sorry about that beginning, you guys. I hope you stuck with me. Okay, so we're just patting on that corpse survivor. Okay. Getting that moon all colored in. And then what we'll do is I picked this design to do first because this polish is thicker, since we're painting it on rather than picking it up on a thin scrape on a stamping plate. So it's going to take a minute to dry. And for this one, I'm not necessarily worried about making it super perfectly even, because the moon itself is a little blotchy. You know, so even if it's like different, let's take a look from this side. Oh yeah. I'm gonna see if I can get just a little bit closer to the fingers. I'm getting real risky here, but this is a really tight detail brush, so I think I can do it just right there. No, it looks like I'm just pulling up stuff now. I think maybe we'll just stop then. I don't want to ruin it, because I think that looks great right there. Yep, perfect. Okay, so we're going to just set that aside, let it dry. In order to clean my little detail brush here, I'm going to pour some pure acetone into the cap. And get my brush wet. And then just get that polish out. Okay, there we go, all clean, because we're going to need it for other designs. Okay, so that's the first nail. Okay, letting that dry. So the second nail, we're going to use the other plate that I didn't even use at all. Like I was talking about how much I like this one for being super wide, particularly if I was going to use it on myself. Look, it would actually cover my whole thumb. And so would this scene, which my thumbs are pretty wide. So normally these ones here, like those ones won't, they just won't cover. So I'm gonna scrape that off the piece of tape there so I don't put my hand in it. Okay, so for this one, I want to do this tiki design. It's got a whole bunch of little plumeria and skull and crossbones and tikis and hibiscus. It's a really cute design. And that's going to be for the index finger. This is a left-hand setup. Sorry if that's backwards for everyone. Okay, so we got straight up black. I'm going to turn my plate around. I'm going to load up the design with polish. Okay. I'm going to scrape it. Okay, hopefully that, ooh, this is what I want, the ice cube damper. I think that was a good pickup. Maybe you can see. Some of the tikis are more solid and some are different, more outliney. But that one's going to go on this nail right here, and it's actually a little bit short for this nail. Okay. So we got tikis, flowers. Can you see it? There we go. There's the focus. Tiki heads, flowers. Where's that skull and crossbones? And there's a little honu. It's a turtle, sea turtle. And that one, I guess the skull and crossbones was left on the stamper somewhere. Okay, so there's that one. And I'm gonna clean up this stamper. Okay. I actually got a sticky stamper station, which is what I used to plan out this manicure. And this has a sticky sheet here for easier cleanup of your stamper head. You can just, and it cleans up in one poke or one press. But I've been using Scotch tape so long, I forgot that that's an option. Okay, let's move on to the third nail. Is going to be the pineapple jack-o'-lantern. That's this one here. And there's a scary or angry one over here, but I like the happy one better. So that's the one we're doing. And I'm gonna pick that one up on my ice cube stamper, and we're gonna color in the pineapple part with Claim to Fame. And then the leafy stemmy part is gonna be with the zombie hat, which is really similar to the Orly vintage, but I think it'll be different enough that it'll stand out. So let's get back to the straight up black, and we're getting that pineapple lantern there. Pineapple lantern. There. Okay, scrape it. And pick it up. Oh yeah. His mouth is kind of funny. Can you see that? I think I'm gonna go for it. It's gotta be a quick video, I told you guys. If this were actually on my nails, I think I would probably clean my plate and go back for just a cleaner pickup. You see his mouth is a little funny and maybe that eye's a little droopy, but you know what? He can be a special pineapple lantern. And so we're just gonna do a little reverse stamping again. So I got this yellow. Okay, let's grab the new piece of tape that we just used. And when you stick it down on a paper towel there, it gives you like a palette surface. All right. Put down a blob of polish there. Okay. And yeah. So doing the same thing here, just picking it up and then setting it on. Oop, got a little thick there. Trying to not manipulate it too much because I feel like I might already be reactivating the black underneath. It looks like the yellow is getting messy. Okay. Oh my God, when we turn this over, he might be totally messed up. But let's take a look. Oh, you know what? He looks fine. And nobody's going to be getting that close to your nails to inspect it and be like, his face looks a little funny. They're going to look at it and they're going to love it. I think we're done with the yellow here. Okay. And now on these combo tools, the metal and the bristles are acetone, well, the metal's acetone proof and the bristles are acetone resistant, but this clear acrylic plastic, you don't want to get acetone on. It'll do something like this. I don't know if you guys can see that. See that fog in there? I set this on top of my acetone one time, like right on top of the bottle, thinking that I didn't want it to evaporate while I had the lid down like this. And just the fumes from the acetone. Yeah, there you go. Just the fumes from the acetone kind of eat at the plastic. Okay, so we got the pineapple part, and let's get the leafy part. I think there's tape there. Okay. That was the zombie hat. And the zombie hat and the corpse survivor both came in the kit for the September Mani by Me. That's actually the one that I ended up signing up for. And then once you're a member of the subscription, if there are older boxes that you like that are still available, you can back order them. But you can't get at them unless you're a subscriber. So I went back and I ordered June, which was the like deep undersea abyss one. And I'm going to do a take 2 video on that one too, because it was a lot along the same lines. I was doing designs and like painting over here, so you guys can't even see what I'm doing, or showing off nails that were not even in screen. But I am just learning, and I hope you guys stick with it. Oh yeah, I should say that to like and subscribe my channel if you like my content. There we go. Oh yeah, he's looking good. Okay, so I'm gonna set that aside to dry for just a second as well. I'm gonna clean up this brush. Okay, and let's get stamping. So what we're gonna do for, let me make sure that there's no polish in there. Okay. For the first one we did, so it should be dry. I'm hoping that that moon is dry. I did glop it on pretty thick in some places. So once you've done your reverse stamping and your design is dry, you need something to make it stick to the nail, your nail or the tip. And from Maniology, they recommend their sticky base coat, but Orly makes the Bonder base coat, and they're very similar. And for this particular task, they perform the same. So I'm just gonna put a nice coat here, and then we're gonna wait about 30 seconds for that to get tacky. Okay, and then I'm gonna turn this around because all of the designs, oh, I already screwed up. I even wrote a note to myself. All of the designs I wanted to be facing this way, so that if you were to show off your nails to people, that they would see the design. You know, so sometimes you have to pick whether you want whoever you're showing your nails to see the design, or if you want to see the design. You know what I'm saying? The direction of the design. I think we're tacky enough here. Oh yeah, and this is a much better size. Perfect. We're gonna go right there. Oh yeah. Oh, that's so much better than the first video I made, you guys. Okay. Oh yeah, that's great. You know, and if you wanted to take even more time, like if this was your one accent nail, you could color, like, you know, use some gray-green, like maybe the caladium color, to color in the zombie flesh, and then maybe like some sand color down here. I think like maybe latte. And you know, you could color in the water. You could get as detailed as you want, but I think, let's see if it gets some focus there. I think that turned out pretty cool. And then when you, if you go into like a black light, that moon is going to glow. Well, if you go into a black light, like in a club, that bright teal undertone or turquoise will probably glow as well. Okay. So then I had wanted this one to be, we'll just do this. Done. Fixed. So for the third nail, oh, that's the third nail, and she's drying right now. So the fourth nail, we're going to do another repeat from last video. Let me, you know what? I'm going to employ the sticky stamper station paper like it's supposed to. I'm going to keep the sheet there so I can see my notes here on the side. And then I'll put this on the other side. And that's going to give me a surface. Oh, here, I'll show you the one time. It gives you a sticky surface to clean your stamper head. Look at that. That was so simple. Instead of trying to grab a piece of tape and make sure to get it all, it's just done. Right? Okay, so that's going to be off to that side. So, the other plate is over here. Okay. And for this nail, we're going to do, this design here has skulls with flowers behind their ear and then palms, and I'm digging it. Okay, and I'm going to do another scrape over here. I don't want those puddles to get me when I least expect it. I'm going to make sure I didn't already pick some up. Okay, good. Skulls and palms. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Okay. So now I want people to be able to see it. So I'm doing it this way. We're going to go just like that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Can I get a focus? There we go. Look at those, there's skulls and palm fronds. And again, if you wanted to go detailed, like you could paint in each one of the flowers, which when I get to my accent nail, there's a different skull with a flower behind its ear. Right there, that one. Oh, it's right in the light. That one. Skull with a flower, a hibiscus behind his ear. So that's the one that's going to go on my accent nail. Okay, so we've got 3 of 5 done. I think I'm going to give that just a minute longer to dry. I don't want to squish it. And then the final nail is going to be, oh yeah, it's this one. This is the design I had talked about, this wide design. There's just so much going on in there. There's dead fish. There's another pineapple, a lantern, bat, skull with flower, tiki man, palms, monstera leaf, spider webs, boo. Right, there's just so much going on here. That could be fun for an accent nail as well. I mean, that's the whole idea. All these different ones I'm doing with these designs. If you wanted to do just, you know, solid color on all 10 nails and then hit one nail with an accent, that's what this is. And I mean, if you want to go for all 10, go for it. Follow your heart. Okay, so that last nail is a little small, so I think I'm going to aim for right in this area. And you don't need to, even though it's a big design, you don't need to load the whole design with polish, just where you plan to have a nail. Oh, I didn't clean this up, but that's good because I got my sticky stamper station to do it in one swipe. That was pretty, or one press. Okay. Oh yeah. You guys, I'm just getting better and better at picking these up. There's a little bit of a learning curve. Okay. And then the nail, and again, we want it for people to be able to see. So if there's any, oh, I didn't get any words on this one, but oh no. I talked about not having to do too much, but I think I didn't do, oh, I don't think I did enough. Let's do it again. Okay. Cleaned off on the sticky stamper station. Okay, so then I have my little grabber tool. I think I've shown people this. It's got a little grabber on the end. So you can grab a cotton ball or a cotton round, soak your acetone, and then clean up your plates without any worry of getting acetone near your mani and screwing it up. So that's the good thing about that. Okay, so let's do this again. I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna start at the top and work my way down. I think because that nail tip is smaller than the rest, I think I underestimated its length. It's smaller in relation, but it's still a pretty long tip. Okay, scrape and pick it up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, here we go. So I think I'm going to kind of center it on that stack right there. Yeah. Yeah. That turned out great. Okay, let's see if I can get this to focus so you guys can see what's going on there. That is a tiki, and you can see it in real life. You can see the details, but it looks a little black heavy on the camera. But perfect. Okay, and then we're going on the last nail here with the pineapple O lantern. And again, since that's dry and this nail's dry, we just need a quick run. And since it's just a middle of the nail design, you don't even have to hit the whole nail, just like literally right in the middle. And if you want, you can go dead center on the nail, but I found that using a little bit of a jaunty angle is more fun for me. So we're gonna go that way. Yeah. Oh, that's great. And then if you wanted to, you could take like that design that we just did with all the different bits and bobs, and you could fill in around this if you wanted to add more to the nail, but I think that's cute on its own. Little pineapple O lantern. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So there is our September 2023 Mani by Me kit, take 2. I think that's a much better turnout than the original. I mean, feel free to go back and watch that, but it's a little cringeworthy. Okay, so let me clean off that stamper. Oh my goodness. That sticky stamper station just does the trick. Okay, I'm gonna come back and clean these plates when we get back from Costco because I think my boyfriend's getting a little antsy already. Okay, so we're doing this design here. Yeah, there we go. Focus. There it is. It's a skull with a little hibiscus. Can I get this thing to focus? You're just gonna have to believe me. Oh, nope, there we go. Skull with a little hibiscus behind his head. So I'm going to pick that up in straight up black. And then to color in the skull, I'm going to use, oh goodness, it's a French name. I don't speak French. I speak Spanish. And that's just, it's white. It's a bone white. And that one is also in that Surrealist. I'm telling you guys, Orly does a great color story. They've really got it figured out. Okay, so we're going to get that skull. Flip this plate around. And that's going to go on this nail here for me. So, let's see here. I mean, the one with the sunglasses is kind of cute. I could put on the other. No. You guys were in a hurry. You know what? Sorry, guys. I'm just going to change plans, and I'm going to go with the dead flamingo. Because I got to wrap this up. A, I don't think you guys want to sit here for too long, and B, we have a full day planned. So I need to get this wrapped up and then uploaded before we get away from the Wi-Fi. Oh yeah. Okay, so there's our, it's kind of like a Day of the Dead flamingo. I'm loving it. Okay, I'm gonna just get that edge on the sticky stamper station. Sorry, I'm off screen for that. I just have no room to put the sticker sheet right here in the middle. Okay, and then I'm gonna do it over here so I don't put my hand in any polish. Just go like that. I don't know. Maybe the skull would have been more fun. I mean, it works. It's cute. The design that I saw on the website was they took this dead flamingo and kind of offset it so that there was one going this way and then one going this way. So there were two on the nail. Does that make sense? Kind of like that, right? They're back to back. Well, it's a dead skeleton flamingo. And it's Halloween season, you guys. It's October. It's mid-October. My birthday's coming up on the 29th, so I'm looking forward to that. And here's a little sneak peek at what we're doing on the next video. I pulled these out last night. Ooh! I haven't figured out what we're stamping on there. But that's some bright Halloween colors, and I'm looking forward to it. Okay, but for today, there's another look at those ones. Again, this one I meant to do the other way around, so I just flipped it so that it's showing up. Okay. See you guys later. Bye.